Hello everyone, welcome to part 20 of Hogwarts Legacy. So, last aspect we just saved some hippogriffs and we did the other mission finish, so now we're just going to finish off the quest for Professor Garlic, so... There we go.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor
Here
Garlic.
you go, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it.
I mean,
Just
I tried.
yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
There we go. Fantastic.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
No problem, Professor Garlic. That should be that done. But that's Garlic's one. I think most professors have like 2 quests each. There's a couple that are just 1 or 2. So. Right, so what do we do? What we do for the quests? Back in the path, shadow the bloodline, the lost child. We'll do one with Sebastian, see what he wants, and then we'll see from there. This way.
What are you up to now?
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
Was this the little
And I'll not say a word
slimy
more.
prick?
I'm sorry.
Can I
I
talk?
won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
Oh yeah,
He's
that
being
old prick.
ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
I see.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me. I won't repeat it.
Very well. But do keep this between us. Ominous learned
Sounds
dark
like me.
magic from his
Don't have
parents.
much people to tell some stuff shit to.
Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
I've watched Goblet of Fire, so I know what it
Crucio,
is.
correct? The Cruciatus curse, also known as the torture curse, inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport. Ominous described the
He did
sound
it
of
for
the
the balls.
victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my
This was a
owl.
bit of
I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Okay. See you later, Sebastian. Well, that was it. That's all that was, okay. Right, so... lost child. Where are we going with this? Going outside the castle. The world map. Do I not have... I do. I was like, do I not have this? Well, at least I do anyway. Save me from traveling a fair bit of distance.
It's like a plane.
Don't stop talking because of me. Well, let's wait. Oh, hello, Natty.
Scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Well, that was fast.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Hello, Natty. Is that Mr. Bickles?
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly
Me?
sorry, Mrs.
I didn't
Bickle.
kill him.
Who killed your husband?
You did.
Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where
Who
is
took my
Archie?
son?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father...
Oh, that kid's fucked up.
I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
Why am I smirking? What's going on here?
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you.
It's like, yo, this shit gets me
What
aroused.
am I going to do?
Torture and death gives me the horn. Like, what is going on here with my character?
Please do
Like-
not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie home.
Like, why did my character just was smiling? It looked a bit
When
weird.
I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I
Right.
had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
Let's hope that this kid's
What did
okay.
Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout. that
Revelio.
Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. For finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
Odd placement
I
of
suspect
footprints.
he'll
So
keep
would be, you
running
think
if
it'd be
he's
more
being followed.
space instead of like all
If
like
it
just
is
lumped together
Harlow
like
that's
jumped.
pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio.
Hey, it's some boars or some cattle. She just clipped through the cattle.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Die.
Arresto momentum.
didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
We'll take the fur. The bag.
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted.
Or he
This may
ran
be a
into a
good
tree
time
and
for
a bag
Revelio
left there.
again.
Revelio.
Archie went this way.
It just, I'm looking at these footprints, they look a bit odd. Like, you think there'd be even more spacing between them instead of like little tippy tappies. Like,
I have a
he
bad
just
feeling
hopped.
about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw.
Leech
I hope he
juice.
didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
We're getting close.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
Squirrel! Some of the lighting is affecting it a bit, but I can see a bit. Oh no, a oh, it's like, oh no, the thing is dead.
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they
How can
not?
you see them?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those
They're
of us who
intriguing.
have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
Oh
I
no.
was with my father when he died. My mother was
Natty,
away,
hurry the
and
fuck
I
up.
felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday.
My
I
apologies,
still see
Natty.
him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
I was moving, you were literally making a conversation, and I was just like, I apologize for the torn. I can't talk anymore. Is that him? Shit. Okay.
Hush now.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistake.
Haha, leveled up. You petrified a man. Level up. Sneak, 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 sneak.
We locked that up.
Bruh. Mm-hmm. Someone around here, I think. Oh yes, there is.
Petrificus totalis.
Petrificus totalis! On your toes, my little
Fuck.
tree. Petrificus
Thank you.
totalis!
Go down easy. Expulso.
Ouch.
Expelliarmus.
What a pathetic display.
I got this. Jesus Christ. Okay. Archie, you in here? Archie? It's a big ass tent.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside. That complicates things a little.
Archie? We'll change this to nice fire one. Go find these. Go to find this boy. This way.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him. These
Petrificus totalis.
Keep moving.
Petrificus totalis.
Bye.
Afraid to face
Bye, bitch. You stole a child, you pricks.
You're going to regret that.
So close.
Aha! Back for more. Go still.
Incendio.
To your deeds. You will pay for your deeds. That's just the beginning. Had enough?
Bye.
I'm just warming up.
There we go. Archie! It's down here. There you are.
Archie. Archie Bickle.
How do you know who I am?
Your mother sent us to find you.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not
We
too
rescued a
bad, Archie.
kid.
Sorry.
We need to get this open.
Thank God it's a level 1 lock. There we go.
A man called Harlow.
I'm fucking tiny.
He killed my father.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Operating. We found your son.
Archie, you're here. Oh, you're safe.
You look more like you're scolding him.
Oh, Mother. Father's friends are in danger. I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
We don't want to worry you. I'm sorry again about your husband, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
You don't need to worry about that.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
No worries, Natty. Right. I know there's a lot of other quests, but let's see. Okay, quests. The show, the study. Sebastian wants to meet outside the Slytherin common room to talk about Slytherin's scriptorium. Inside the Slytherin common room. Where is that now on the map? I'll do this as the mission for this one. Do that. I'll do this as like the other mission for this one. Like 20 minutes, and I can do this one for this one, and I'll probably do like a mainline quest stuff for the next part. Going upstairs and crossing another bridge, and then going through another pair of doors, and then we're going further down into the dungeons. Then we're going to do a bit of a Revelio here to get a script. Take that with me, and then we're going to see that there is another eye statue. Statue, I'm going to steal your money, then I'm going to reveal myself again, and then we're going to go down here. And then we're gonna wait. Then we're waiting.
You're here.
We're done waiting.
Brilliant.
You told me to meet you here.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately,
So I'm going to curse
only
you.
Gaunt knows the location of the scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on.
Okay.
He's this way.
Lead the way. We heard this up, Sebastian. Don't casual
Keep an eye out.
stroll.
Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
mean Peeves? Oh, he's a little prick. I like the dungeon aesthetic here. Like, that's one thing I'll definitely give praise to this game. It's like it's got really beautiful like artistic design and stuff in this game. Sound design's pretty good here, and there's a lot of
There
stuff
he is. Good luck.
like I'll probably do a review once this thing is done, probably just the very end of it. But
What are you doing here?
Me for a chat,
Hello,
mate.
Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I
Have
owe
you
an
been saying
apology,
stuff about
Ominous.
Daddy?
I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other fifth years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that.
He did.
It
We were
told
talking
you
about
about
Hogwarts
that.
founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished.
She found it,
No
but
one
then
else ever
lost.
tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible.
That fucking easy?
Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening
Incendio!
the has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominous.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Incendio!
That's my guess.
Crisis! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa.
Give me a moment. I figured it out. It was just a simple spell change. And I found the door, stood right behind it. Now we're entering the spooky corridor.
Looks like a locked round.
I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. When I reach the scriptorium, I will find evidence that there's more to Salazar Slytherin than we realize. I have written to my brother. He now knows how I access the corridor's entrance and that there's no straight path to reach the scriptorium. It remains many challenges to solve. I hope that my brother will follow my lead and we can study our ancestors' legacy together. Noctua God.
A journal entry, signed by Noctua Gaul. Reparo.
Gaunt! Ominous. Your family was here. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm
Parseltongue?
Parselmouth. I can hear and speak to snakes.
You look
The
like one.
all-known Parselmouths are
These
descended
fucking
from
milky
Salazar
eyes.
Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak Parseltongue. It's often associated with dark wizards.
Try me.
I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back.
Stand back.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us.
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Salazar Slytherin
closely
buried the
at each
scriptorium deep within
close.
Hogwarts. I'm afraid I shall lose my way around these dark corridors. The Senate yet to feel unwelcome. Lightning these Razia is in the corridors helping. I should challenge by challenge. I'll make my way through to ground.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound
What
good.
the fuck?
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy. This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Right, I'm gonna check my surroundings. So this case, so
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
there
Look
we
in
go.
the mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself. But you got to.
Shit.
Lumos. Nice work. Confringo.
I failed the dial, but struck my face as a real serpent. But if I must face forward for my family's sake, I should not require children to confirm my auditions. Scriptorium must have proof that there's more to our legacy than meets the eye.
Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did, and she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Like a door nearby.
Lumos.
Don't know with that one yet. Oh, maybe this is the gate. So I need. Looks like a square one and there's a rectangular one. Okay. So either this one or.
Another welcoming sword, wasn't he?
Oh, this one. Okay,
The
it's
dial
not.
seems to be getting more difficult, but we've made it this far.
Alright, so it's
Don't
not
give
that
up.
one. Okay. Whoops. Alright, logically, it's probably in here. It's probably this one here, then, okay. So. Square. There we go.
That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Extraordinary. The journey is painful but rewarding. I shall soon find the scriptorium, discover untold secrets regarding our house founders. Houses that have been intended more than what we become more.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
It's the fish in the triangle.
That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Fish in the triangle. There we go. Perfect.
Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Sebastian's just here, just vibing. That's all he's doing. Right.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we
Confringo! We've got more to solve ahead.
search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Lumos.
That's it. Jesus Christ. I've lost hope. I'm locked in. I've heard a scream and saw the tortured faces. The only way forward is with an unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Salsa Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. My last correspondence to my brother, I invited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I'll have to lead him to his death. Despite my differences, I wish him no ill. Wish we had parted on better terms.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
I was going to back away on that.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic.
For your
so to
challenge,
speak.
you must get cursed.
Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous. I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things.
He seems a bit
I
troubled.
overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, but I won't cast it on you. You need to cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
Just teach me the spell and I'll have all the spells and shit. Go on the Hogwarts and learn spells and shit. I'm gonna be bloody pleased about it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I just at least how to my level stuff just
Ready?
curse me, fuck it.
I'm ready.
This is what I would do. If people are paying for me, I will literally take it on just to, you know. Maybe others. Hit me right in the nuts.
Are you alright?
That pain, it was
Yeah, I'm grand.
excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
But yeah, as I mentioned, in case if like, you know, someone was to like needed to like cast that curse or just wanted to cause torture, all in the name of love. Sure. Could be some weird kink. Who knows? Don't fucking drink that shit. That thing is hundreds of years old. It's a straight die. I fear we shall never come to an accord. I cannot pursue even one of them to listen to reason. I have dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned for my own, but that he understood why the caliber of student need to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to a ridiculous notion that muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, though thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with heavy heart that I now know I must go on. From here, I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened by one who shares my views, descended willingly to reverse the damage that others have so carelessly wrought. One who shall rid the school of this unworthy Hogwarts will serve only to stain my legacy. He's talking about the basilisk, right? He talked about the basilisk.
Revelio. Sebastian, ominous. There's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
Here you go.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book.
Burn it.
Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room.
I've already explored the room.
It's breathtaking.
I think I feel an uneasy feeling about this place. You shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
He's me up here. Slithering dungeon. Found it!
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
He told you didn't want to talk about it anymore.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
Okay. Anyways, then, so that's where we'll leave the episode for now. Well, nectar, but that's where we'll leave the episode for now. So, in the next episode, we're going to go and sort out the main quest. We're going to go check on back of the path, and I'll probably transition to where I'm at the actual temple itself to, you know, get there quick enough. But anyways, that's really the episode for now. So, as always, you all stay being wonderful people. Have a great day every day. And, of course, keep being you because no one else could do what you do. And the next part, we're going to go check out the map chamber to see where our next journey will take us. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.